Hello, everyone. My name is Ashley Arpel Steinbach, and I am thrilled to announce my new podcast on the Hopecast Network, Locks of Laughs, where I will be chatting with comedians, restaurateurs, and everyone in the entertainment industry about comedy, pop culture, and of course, a little bit of food. You can follow Locks of Laughs on Instagram at Locks of Laughs Podcast, and Locks of Laughs will be available on Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you listen to podcasts. So like, follow, subscribe, and I cannot wait to nosh with you. This is the Hopecast Network. Stories and shows you actually want to listen to.
Okay, well, we are live. Hannah, are you going to kick us off? Or Roger, are you going to kick us off?
Well, welcome to another episode of Movie Torture. My name's Roger. Here's my good buddy Brad. And Jacob, the Minnesota Roger. Hey, I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I actually realized what that said. It said Minnesota. I didn't even read the Roger part. I'm a Minnesota Roger.
I'm taking it as a full compliment.
But should I take it as a full compliment?
First Lady, you also forgot to mention we are also joined by Movie Torture Dad, who is on the show today.
Hold on, I have to pull the chat up.
I said, hey, MTD, we're going to go ahead and act like he's here today because, you know, he is usually here, and we've now made him an official cast member. So he gets credited as MTD, but it looks like he's not chimed in yet. Maybe he's sleeping. Maybe he woke up. He woke up. Matlock woke him up. He's good now.
Although I have to put a big quick plug in there. You for Hannah, I know we just met, but I did become MTD's favorite.
I don't know about that. I have not received confirmation of this, so I'm still holding to the hope.
He said he's tired of.
Tired of what?
What are you tired of? First Lady or Minnesota
Don't be
Roger?
putting ideas in his head. That's rude.
Okay, MTD, as we started the show, who is your favorite now? Because they're all vying for that. Is it me? I like how we wait.
One day, Brad, you'll be your dad's favorite.
Listeners, and we've got thousands of listeners, I'm sure. And people probably wonder, is MTD real or do we make him up?
Yes. Yes. It's because I gave him a Christmas card, so just have to be better this holiday season.
Jacob, you better bring something when you meet him this weekend.
That's what when I meet him this weekend, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Did you get rid of the Brad bobblehead? Where's the Brad bobblehead? Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Movie Torture Dad is easily bought. You can buy him.
Get him some Krispy Kreme donuts.
There's no Krispy Kreme here, so that can't happen.
Oh, what do y'all have? Tim Hortons?
I will drive and go get him Hardee's.
I don't think he'd want Hardee's. He can go to Hardee's in 5 minutes. He said Dunkin'. We're back to Dunkin' again.
I know he likes Dunkin'. That's why I told you to get him Krispy Kreme.
You on the bad.
We have Dunkin' here, no Krispy Kreme.
Everything's an hour away, Hannah. That's our problem.
It is.
And Movie Torture Dad makes fun of us for that.
That's how I used to live. I was in Kings Mountain. Had to drive to Charlotte all the time. I was always driving an hour.
Yeah, but this is a way better drive than Kings Mountain to Charlotte because you're not on the interstate. You're on like farm roads and stuff. So you get to see
nice.
You get to see farmland, which is nice. The joke's gonna be on Movie Torture Dad because everywhere he goes with us this weekend is gonna be an hour. So you can just pack in the car.
We'll have some good quality time.
Hannah, I want to share with you, Jacob and I and our first ladies went to eat dinner Wednesday night at quite possibly, Jacob, I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there, best Italian restaurant I've ever been to in my entire life.
Oh, easily hand down.
What'd you say, Olive Garden?
Yeah, no, it was Carrabba's. No, it is called Casetta.
Yeah.
It is in St. Paul. So any listeners that live in St. Paul,
I used to work in St. Paul.
Minneapolis?
Mm-hmm. I almost moved there.
You never. Well, what if you moved up? Oh my gosh, that would be so amazing if you moved up here. Movie torture reunion.
Not now, but
Yeah. And it's just like I would never live there now. Okay, but we went to Cassetta. We drove an hour and a half.
Yep.
To get there.
dang.
That's dedication. 76 miles.
Was it worth it?
No,
Absolutely.
it was so worth it.
Okay. I
We
couldn't tell if
crushed
you were
it.
being sarcastic about it being the best.
No, we crushed it.
The food,
we
and then
dri-
you get the fresh made cannolis where they like fill them right there as you order them.
Oh, so good. Then we rode to the governor's mansion.
We did.
Jacob went in the boys' restroom, saw the tampon machine in there, so he was good on that. A little
Oh.
check at the. Just throw
Dang, y'all get them and we don't? What is up with that? I've literally
they have-
never seen one actually full in a women's restroom, but the men have them. That's
Yeah,
lovely.
the men have we have our tampon machines because we need them. Yeah, it was a great night. We left at
Was.
like 5:30, got back around 10. So it was
That's about right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I was zonked. A movie torture dad makes fun of me because I say I'm tired all the time, and I was definitely tired when I got home. So yeah, fun times with Jacob and his first lady.
Right.
Yeah, but he's like right. So Hannah, what movie are we covering tonight?
We are watching Clifford, but not Clifford the big red dog. This movie was made in 1994. The family comedy, and it was supposed to be the comedy version of what was the name of that movie? The Bad Seed, which I have no idea what that is. It's from 1956, but this was supposed to be a comedy version of that, and it bombed apparently.
Okay. Couple things that I noticed about this movie. One, before we get into the synopsis, this movie was shot in 1990. It was filmed in 1990. It was released in 1993. So it sat on the shelf for 3 years.
Do you know why that is?
They were selling the movie company, right?
Well, they kept doing like screen testing and reshooting it, trying to make it better than what it was, and it still just, the public did not like it, the press did not like it.
And Martin Short filmed the beginning and the end 3 years after he filmed the original part. Like, that was right before it was released. I did read that. So he's 40 as the priest, but he's 37 as Clifford, the 10-year-old.
That's why.
Yeah. There's so much to unpack in this movie. So we've got a lot of conversation. Let me do the synopsis really fast. Wait, what did this movie make? Do you know the budget on this movie? Hannah?
I did not see the budget, but I can find it while you give the synopsis.
Okay, while you're doing that, basically, 10-year-old Clifford who looks like a 40-year-old who hasn't slept in a week. What did Movie Torture say? 19. Movie Torture Dad's providing it. 19 million. He's on it. We'll have him start doing research.
How much it grossed?
How much did it gross?
$7 million.
7. So it wasn't that much of a loss. $12 million loss, if that. But a 10-year-old is evil and causes lots of problems. Parents give him to his uncle and proceeds to destroy uncle's life and then destroys uncle's life and goes and becomes a priest and stops a kid from becoming Clifford 2, stops the Boy Meets World kid from becoming Clifford 2, and then weirdly pulls out Dinosaur. And what does he say, Jacob?
We completed our mission, old friend.
Yeah.
No one knows what that mission was.
We're going to talk about that mission. I hope that mission is to hang himself because he's a mean. It's like, we've got to end this, old friend.
That is not family friendly.
No, it's not. Sorry. Okay, let's get into Clifford because this movie starts out bonkers. Like, he must have, like, is he autistic? I don't understand. Like, he's focused
He's
on
got
one
all
thing.
kinds of, he makes me so mad. He's a lying, manipulative, gaslighting, narcissistic psychopath. That's what he is.
Okay, but he wants to go to Dinosaur World,
Real bad.
right? Really bad. Like he wants Dinosaur World like Jacob and I wanted cassette on Wednesday night. Like he can't get enough of this. Like he's like, so much so that he makes the plane land in Los Angeles. The fact that he knew the plane was near Los Angeles is crazy to me. Because when you're in a plane, you're disoriented. You don't know where you are, right? I mean,
More than just make the plane land, he almost killed 238 people as he tried to crash the plane. They're delaying that plane.
what if that
And then
would
the
have
worst
been the
part-
movie?
And the worst punishment he gets are like, you're just not getting back on this plane again.
Like, what if this movie would have been like Lost, and at the end of the movie, you realize that they died in a plane crash, and you just watched like something that didn't really happen, but it's like Clifford's fever dream. Like he's like laying
I'd
there.
be
He's like,
so mad.
Yeah.
Why did I
What
just
if-
waste an hour and a half of my life?
did you? But wait, it ended with we completed our mission, old friend. I mean, how is that a good ending? I mean, I would
Well-
rather wake up and it be like, oh my gosh, it was a dream. And then he sees Clifford, he sees his uncle walk in. He's like, what are you doing, Clifford? And he's like, I don't want to be mean anymore or something, just a
Well,
dream or
it
something.
got pretty disturbing in the movie. They had to end it on a good, family-friendly note.
I don't think it ended on a good note though. I don't.
How was that not a good? It may not have been a satisfying note, but it
Um,
was a good note, as in
yeah,
nobody died.
But then they made a sequel to the movie called Saw. That's where Jigsaw came from.
Yes. Let's just go ahead and let's address the Saul in the room, Hannah. He is definitely John. What's the guy's name in Saul? John. Oh my gosh. I would say Movie Torture Dad. Look this up. John Saul.
Kramer?
His name, John Kramer. Yeah, he's John Kramer. We did that. If you want to hear more about John Kramer's Dave Ramsey life, go back and listen to our Saul PD episode where we discuss what John Kramer does in his off time. But Clifford is John Kramer, right? Like he is Chucky. Like
Live
they
action.
have released him into the wild. And I gotta be honest, like that guy's brother, there's no love lost between them. For his brother to give him Clifford, it's like me coming up and giving you AIDS, Hannah. Like that'd be weird. But
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
okay, but what other option did the dad have? If you had a child like this, what would you actually do?
Gosh, I mean, this is a family friendly show because I can't really say what needs to be done.
The
I would
legal actions could you even take?
foster care?
Is that an option just because you don't like a kid?
It's true.
Can you give your 10-year-old up though? I don't Like,
You
I feel
could
like at this
possibly
point I'm
fake your own death, and then he'd
Oh
have
my
to go
God.
into foster care. But I think that's the only way.
You could have him committed, like put into a home. You could send him off to military school.
He
You
would
could.
terrorize the people at military school. My dad tried to put one of my brothers in military school. This child is a demon. Not my brother, the child in the movie. He would have terrorized the military people.
You could send him to Australia and let him learn in the outback.
How you gonna do that? This kid's too smart for any of that, honestly.
Wouldn't you like to see Clifford team up with Crocodile Dundee? Like you send him down there and Crocodile Dundee's like, "Oh, Clifford, that's not a knife. This is a knife." And then Clifford's like, "I'm going to kill you."
I was gonna say, I think Clifford would be the one to be like, you think that's a knife? This is a knife.
This is a knife.
Even Crocodile
I mean-
Dundee's running. It should have been labeled a horror movie. This is not a comedy. This is like a psycho
No.
thriller.
It's got dark fast, and I was like, ooh.
This is like single white female, but two dudes, a kid and a dude, like dueling it out in an aggressive manner. Like the uncle loses his stuff. Like he
Yeah.
goes crazy, which makes the ending so unsatisfying. I wish in this movie the ending was more dour. Like I think that would have made this movie more funny to me. Like if it cuts to the uncle and he's in a nut house.
Yeah.
Like just going, Clifford, 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 I want
That
to
would have
see
been really
Dinosaur World.
sad.
I want to
I would
see
not have liked
Dinosaur
that
World.
ending.
No, he's
And
in
then,
that. He's
yeah,
in the
he's in
crazy
that.
house holding the T-Rex that he created that now he
Yes.
destroyed.
He's like, and then, Clifford ends up with his girlfriend as an older guy. Like they run into.
I really wondered if that was going to happen.
Now
It was
we
getting
do
weird
need.
there for a minute. It was for a
Oh, it
while
was-
there. It was. You're
I
like,
was
isn't
totally
this going
like-
to happen?
I was totally like, she thinks he's really an adult, like pretending. First off, grade A cast. Jacob, you gotta agree. This cast, amazing. Martin Short, hilarious.
Mhm.
Charles Grodin, funny because he's always put upon, and he always just looks angry. Mary Steenburgen, we've talked about her. Hannah, she's been on one of your episodes.
Yeah.
The Book Club.
Yes. Listen,
Where-
I was watching this movie and my dad walked in and Mary had just come up on screen for the first time and he was like, she looks familiar. Who is that? I was like, I didn't even know who it was at that point because I didn't recognize her because she's actually young. Looked up and I was like, oh, so that's so funny. He recognizes her when she was younger and I did not even know who it was.
I think I said she's one of the prettiest girls in the book club of all the
You
old
did,
ladies.
which I strongly disagree with. But when she was younger, she was very pretty.
She was letting off Clara vibes from Back to the Future 3 in this movie. Like this movie was made right around Back to the Future 3 time. I
Mhm.
bet she went to this right after that. But, okay, those three, Dabney Coleman, 9 to 5 guy, great. He was a great skeezy boss who, if this movie was made today, he would be canceled and probably arrested. I mean, he would be arrested for assault.
sure.
Like, what he did was assault, which
Mm-hmm.
this movie is rated PG. Rated PG.
I didn't.
Parental guidance.
Absolutely not. That's a no.
This
Yeah.
movie,
Lies.
this
It's
movie
not a
has
PG movie.
hard R vibes to it.
Yes.
Max watched it with me. He thought it was pretty funny, but like, this kid's psychotic. I mean, he
Uh-huh.
is definitely psychotic. Maybe split personality. I mean, I don't know. Like, what do you think?
I think it was a pretty consistent personality, just absolute bonkers behavior for the whole thing.
Actually, you're right. He was never nice.
No.
Right?
He
Was-
always had that evil glint in his eye.
It did.
Made me so mad.
He was always scheming for the next thing. Like he was always setting you up with the niceness because he knew how he was going to get you.
Yep.
Yes. He has a very punchable face.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Both hands.
You want to punch this 10-year-old
I'm
so
gonna
bad?
smack him. A smack, I feel like, is more disrespectful, and I want to smack him.
Yes.
But he looks, Hannah,
Yes.
why are they not addressing this? Why in this world are people not like, wow, Clifford, he looks kind of old. Like, he's 10. He looks like a smoker in his 30s or early 40s.
In my mind, he doesn't actually look like that, like in movie world. It's only for us to see him in that way. Not
You think? Why wouldn't they just get a kid to play Clifford then? Because then it's problem
because
child?
then the
Very
audience
strong
doesn't. What did you
Yeah,
say,
I think
Brad?
you
I didn't
said-
hear you.
No, Jacob, what did you say?
Nice.
So do you feel like movie producer was like, okay, that problem child with John Ritter, that's a great movie. But I think we can top it. Get Marty Short in here and he'll play a 10-year-old. Because I've seen him do it on Saturday Night Live.
Well, do
I mean,
you think maybe that's kind of what their comedy hook was, though? Is like, oh, we're gonna make this old guy act like a 10-year-old, and people are just gonna chop it up. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be funny because everybody knows that he's like 40 years old, but he's acting like he's 10.
Yeah, I think they thought it was going to be funny, but then
Right.
nobody thought it was funny.
well, I think it would have been funny if he wasn't so psychotic, if we actually saw a genuine side to him, like that wasn't conniving constantly. Like he had no soul.
Well, he did for the girl. He was
Yeah, but in a he was in a creepy way. Like, what's he gonna do?
It wasn't
He's
in
10
a
years old.
caring way. It was just in a, not you way.
Yes,
not real.
like you never. This movie takes you on a journey to where you are now rooting for the old curmudgeon uncle.
Yes, and I hated him in the beginning. I was like, you so mean. Don't like you. And then by the end, I was like, get him. Get that boy.
Like, he didn't even care. He was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm going to destroy this. I want you to see the destruction. Like, it takes you on this journey where you're like, you never like Clifford, right? From the first scene, you never like Clifford. But you don't like him either. So Clifford's the antagonist. His uncle, who's mean, is the protagonist. It's a weird dynamic in this movie. Like, and then you got to talk about the parents. They just ditched him. Like, you never saw him again. They basically left him at the fire department and just drove off.
Yeah, I think they did get him back in the end, right?
No, they never did.
He said, Clifford said that he wrote 280 whatever letters asking his uncle to forgive him, and they all were returned unopened. They wouldn't have been returned unopened if he was still living with him.
Yeah, true. But we don't know if his uncle went to prison.
I think his uncle went to prison.
Yeah, I think you.
Really?
But no, Jacob. No, because they got married.
That's right, they do. You're right. Yes, they do.
Yeah, and in the way. Okay, now that scene was funny. Okay, I did like the marriage scene when he kisses her on the cheek, and then he waits to kiss the uncle, and the uncle just looks. He's like, "I'm not doing this."
The face he makes whenever he's waiting for his uncle to kiss him cracks me up every time.
Yeah.
It's like, you know I've got to kiss you now, and he lets him kiss him, which is still confusing to me because the uncle married Mary Steenburgen, but yet she condoned him returning all those letters. She made him kiss him at the wedding. He was the ring bearer in their wedding. Like, there is no way. If Jacob was 10 and torturing me and my wife, there's no way he's getting in my wedding. Like, he cost me my life.
I don't think that was the uncle who it was the letter. I'm pretty sure came from Mary. I'm pretty sure they had that in the movie. She's the one who like invited him to it.
Yeah, but he has some say. Like, I don't understand. Like, the
Some
uncle
guys
can't be
don't.
like, no. He's not. Well, if he had that kind of say, he wouldn't have kissed him. He'd be like, I'm not kissing him. You marry me or not. But I'm not kissing this 10-year-old boy.
He honestly might have just been happy that he was actually getting to marry her, because for the whole movie, it didn't really seem like that was going to end up happening.
And you would do it because you're doing it out of fear.
Yeah.
You know what Clifford can do. So you're really going to turn him down from being your ring bearer? If you turn me down, I'm coming at you again.
So again, but that goes against out of fear, you would not return to send her all his letters. You would answer them.
Yeah,
Maybe.
he didn't end up kissing him out of fear because Clifford said in the end, he's like, I knew in that moment he forgave me.
But
Well,
he didn't.
That's his thought, though.
Yeah.
How did he not forgive him?
He didn't want to kiss him.
He didn't want to kiss him. It was forced.
I mean, I wouldn't want to kiss him either, but that doesn't mean he didn't forgive him.
That was assault on him, just like Dabney Coleman assaulted Mary Steenburgen in the limo. Same kind of assault.
I don't know about that.
I'm telling you, like, there is no way I'm kissing that boy if he tortured me and cost me my job. I'm like, and he's not even our wedding.
I have something to say, though. The uncle didn't really have to throw away his job the way that he did. He could have easily blamed the explosion on somebody else and just not taken responsibility for it. And he probably could have gotten away with it. He had no reason to just be like, it was me.
Did he blow it up or did Clifford?
Clifford, it was because of Clifford. But no one would have known that. The uncle didn't have to say that it was his fault.
Okay, would y'all have liked a companion piece? Okay, so a few years ago, this movie came out from Clint Eastwood that was really good called, my gosh, it was the World War II movie. What was the Clint Eastwood movie that came out a couple of years? It was about 10 years ago. This is really good listening right here. Hold on.
Heartbreak Ridge? No, that's old.
No, the other one. It was not that old. No. It was not that long ago. That was 2018. It was called, it was
American Sniper.
Flags of Our Fathers. Flags of Our Fathers. And sick. He came out with Flags of Our, great movie. It's got Ryan Felipe, Barry Pepper, Jesse Bradford, Adam Beach. Anyway, it's got these guys in it, right?
Paul Walker. Aww.
Paul Walker's in it? Okay.
Yeah.
So the same year, he did a companion piece called Letters from Iwo Jima, which is the perspective of the other people, the other ones, from the it's perspective of the Japanese.
Oh, okay.
You get to see theirs.
Yeah.
I think what I'm getting at here, if Clint Eastwood had directed Clifford, I would like to see a companion piece, right? Like we saw Clifford, and I want to see one with his uncle. What's his uncle's name? Martin Daniels. I want it to be called Martin, and we see Martin's perspective of his mental spiral downfall while dealing with Clifford.
I feel like we
Like,
kind of
I wanna
saw that though. Like,
I want to see like what happens during all this. Like, what's he thinking about on the airplane? What's he thinking about on the train? That whole scene was stupid, by the way. We got to talk about it. Because once he realized Clifford was at home, he should have got off the train wherever he was at. The trains, I've ridden Amtrak, they make stops constantly. Like, he
this
did
was
not
a
have to
long time
ride.
ago, Brad.
No. I rode an Amtrak in 98, and it was like 14-hour trip for a 10-hour drive. It was awful. It was like constant stops. He could have got off. He did not have to take it all the way to San Francisco, which makes it kind of stupid.
But he wanted to. He wanted to check on their meeting.
Yeah, but
An
I'd want to get back to
alternative
my
motive.
house because I'd be thinking Clifford's burning it down. Like, I mean, this guy has no rules. He lives in a world with no rules and no accountability. Clifford. Nobody's holding him
But
accountable.
I don't think he realized Clifford was at home until he was already in San Francisco.
Okay, even if he didn't, he was on the train. He saw there was no Clifford on the train. He had to know he was duped at that point.
I mean, he could have been somewhere further up, so you just couldn't find him.
Oh my
He only did
gosh.
search the one car, so he seen what he thought was
Who
Clifford
would
jump
just
on one
search
car.
one car, Jacob? I would come on, I'd be like, I'm searching every car. Isn't that how he talks? What are you doing, Clifford? I cannot believe this. Is that a good one or not?
2 out of 10.
I'm gonna search every car, Clifford. It's just weird. The whole dynamic was bad, but you know, he gets to San Francisco. But before we get there, the trick was amazing. That might have been the best trick he pulled the whole movie. Getting him to San Francisco and then throwing a house party. Like, that was
You
epic.
would think that's the best trick.
I'm like, how in the world? Who tied him up? Who's tying him up, Hannah? Like,
Himself.
how is he doing that?
He's a psychopath. He'll figure it out.
And then we watch a whole scene with him, like, calling Mary Steenburgen, like, picking the phone up with his mouth, calling her, and being like, hey. And then he just, like, undoes the knot after the phone call. I'm like, why didn't you just do that before so you could pick the phone up, call her, and tell her that you're kidnapped?
He's a method actor, and
Gotta make it
he's completely dedicated to his role.
Exactly.
He is the best, though, Hannah. The best. That was good, but the best is their voice recording. That's the best. That's the
genius.
worst. That's
I liked what he was doing in the office when boss's video came up, and he was like, "If you're a visitor, please sign it." And he was flipping his face and changing his head. I thought that was funny. I was really hoping they were going to bring that back at some point.
They do show in the background when he's done with the two. Then the guy's bald. Like he took his wig off.
yeah. Well, Clifford called it. Didn't Clifford say something about his fake hair when they first met, and then when she's assaulting him, she pulls the hair off.
Yeah.
So you get that callback, right? There's that. I just want to know, like, what did Clifford do at age 11? Like, we saw him at 10. I mean, he has a war chest of crimes at 10.
He went to a group home.
What is he? Did he spend time in a juvie? Like, was he going to juvie? No,
He was too manipulative to end up having to take any kind of responsibility.
He basically crashed a plane with no repercussion.
Yeah. All they said is you can't come back.
He doesn't care if he's banned from American Airlines.
No, he has no emotion. He's a sociopath.
Okay, is Clifford, does his brain gets sent for research, right? It has to once he dies. They've got to be investigating his brain. He just kills everybody around him. Who is worse? Him? Is Kevin McAllister? Okay, I know I just interrupted a great conversation, but my name is Brad, and you may be listening to me or any of the other talent we have on this network at Hopecast. We want to thank you for listening, but also we want you to like and subscribe to the show you're listening to. So, when you're done listening, go on the iTunes or the Spotify and leave a great review if you like it, and follow the show on Instagram and any other platforms that it's on. I think we're on TikTok, so follow us on TikTok. But make sure you leave us a review. We love good reviews here at the Hopecast Network. Now, I guess I'll let you get back to your show.
Hey there, this is Movie Torture's very own producer Gary here to talk to you about generous coffee, where every sip is an adventure of flavor. When you choose our meticulously sourced beans, you're not just getting a cup of coffee, you're embarking on a taste journey. Here's why our coffee stands out. It's very rich and robust. Our beans are roasted to perfection, unlocking deep, chocolatey notes that dance on your taste buds. Imagine a velvety blend that whispers of caramel and toasted hazelnuts. It's bright and vibrant. With each sip, you'll experience a burst of citrus zest, like a sun-kissed morning in a cup. The acidity is balanced, leaving a refreshing afterglow. Silky smooth. Generous coffee glides across your palate, leaving a trail of velvet warmth. It's like wrapping yourself in a cozy blanket with the fireplace, and remember, every purchase fuels positive change worldwide. So go ahead, savor that cup. It's not just coffee, it's a flavorful revolution.
His cousin? Could Clifford be in the Home Alone world?
He makes Kevin McAllister look tame as all can be compared to
Yeah,
Clifford.
Kevin McAllister is way too wholesome to be in the same family line as Clifford.
You think?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I think, yes. Kevin wasn't actively trying to kill people.
Yeah.
Clifford would have went after the web bandits as soon as he knew who they were, and he would have tortured their lives for a few days before he got the police to come and arrest them.
I think what we missed in this movie was they should have had a scene where Martin comes in and he hits play on his tape recorder, and this is what you hear. Hello, Martin. Would you like to play a game?
But no, it has to be Clifford's dumb voice.
Hello, Martin.
There you
Would
go.
you like to play a game?
That's way worse. I would be way more terrified if I heard that.
You work 40 hours a week and you want to get married. And he just lays out Martin's sad, pathetic life. He's like, you work for a guy with fake hair. You had a
No
dog
hair.
named Beethoven, but you don't have Beethoven anymore.
Oh, what happened to the dog? I forgot about that. Did that dog just run away that he stole at the airport?
No,
Yeah.
no, I'll tell you what happened. Clifford killed it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, well, probably, but that wasn't shown in the movie.
Okay, we need to have a Clifford 2. And it needs to go back to, like, Martin answers the phone again as an old man. And this is where you get, hello, Martin. Would you like to play a game?
Well, no, but Clifford was a changed man by that point.
No,
He was
I don't
changed
think
by
he was.
kindness.
I don't think he
No,
was,
he's
because
still
he's still conniving.
he's still talking to a dinosaur.
He's not changed.
Because he probably has autism. You can't make fun of him for that.
We're not making fun of autism. I'm not.
Oh, well, we got to touch base. So, as the priest, the makeup job they did to make him old is horrifying. Like, that is what nightmares are made of.
Even Max said that. I like how Movie Torture Dad said, I'm going to have to watch this movie gold.
Yes, mission accomplished.
You do need to watch this Movie Torture Dad. You know what? When you come see me this weekend, let's watch it together. I want to watch this with you and just hear your thoughts on this movie. Me and
Can
you.
I FaceTime in so I can hear?
Father, son. We will FaceTime you in a father, son. We're going to watch when we get home at night and there's nothing else to do. We're going to put on Clifford and watch this movie together. And we'll report back.
The most random thing I seen in this movie that bugged me the most, and it's probably just a me thing that Martin did, is who keeps their bread in the fridge? Do you keep your bread in the fridge?
Yes.
Oh, Kristen does. Jacob, When I
That is
married my
weird.
wife, when
No,
I married
don't
my
keep
wife,
your bread in the fridge. Where do you put it?
No. no,
It
not
goes on the
fridge.
counter.
Yeah, it
But it
goes in
can
the
get moldy.
pantry, Hannah.
It can get moldy.
Who wants cold bread
Who
though?
wants moldy
Nobody.
bread?
It's not going to get moldy in like
If it sits in a
7.
dark, warm, damp place long enough, it will
Hold on.
get moldy.
Why is my pantry damp? There's no dampness in my pantry. It's dry. Hannah, that's wrong. Movie
Pantries
Torture
are not the
Dad.
most dry place. Things mold in there.
No.
That scene right there was the most boisterous I was during that whole movie. Was why does he keep the bread in the fridge? That is weird.
Now, Jacob, when I married my wife, she was like, "Okay, bread, let's put the bread in the freezer. We'll save our bread. We'll just freeze bread." And I'm like, I don't eat frozen bread thawed
You
out.
do that for Thanksgiving? Wait, did
See,
she do that with
yeah.
crusts?
No, she would just put a loaf of bread in the freezer,
Why?
and that way it wouldn't go bad. And then when we needed a loaf of bread, she'd thaw it out and we could eat it.
Oh,
And I'm like,
Just put it in the
I ain't
fridge.
doing that. Not
I
doing it.
can't believe y'all
MTD.
are hating on bread in the fridge.
MTD agrees. So I think you almost lose your first status of favorite just because you put your bread in the fridge.
It's not a crime of my own way of doing things.
Wait a second. You really put your bread in the right now? Is there bread in your fridge right now?
Well, no, because I don't have any. I don't buy it and I don't eat it. But this is also probably part of it, though. I'm one person. I'm one single person, and I'm not eating a sandwich every day. So if I left my bread out, not being in the fridge, it would get moldy just because I'm one person.
Okay, which brings this question up. Movie Torture Dad, what do you think? They should market like Marita bread, Bunny bread, all them. They should market the single person's loaf of bread where you just get half a loaf. Exactly. Half loaves. We think alike.
Wouldn't mind that, but the problem is that they would overcharge you for it, and it would end up being cheaper to just get a normal loaf. They would use it as a
They'd be like-
marketing scheme to charge single people more, and I don't need the extra financial stress, so I'm still buying the regular
How-
bread.
Okay, but here's
I
the thing.
want the half loaves without the heels. Nobody likes the
Yeah.
heels.
Yes.
So how do you advertise? Do you see them on the commercial? They're just like, do you find yourself alone? Are you single? Half loaf, the bread that you can enjoy alone.
Movie Torture Dad loves heels. He loves the bad guys in wrestling.
So what we used to do is we would take the heels and save them, and we'd end up having a full loaf of heels, and we would use that when we made hot chocolate and toast because heels are more edible when you had dipped them in hot chocolate. And for
Oh
that,
my
you have
God.
to keep it in the fridge, otherwise it will go bad because it takes forever to fill up a whole loaf of heels.
I want to go back to your commercial, Jacob. What is this commercial? Are you lonely?
Do you
Are you
find your-
single?
Starts
Do you
every
have-
great commercial.
Do you have no chances of finding another person to live with you?
Half
Are
loaf,
you
the
tired
bread
of
that loves you back.
half loaves? Like,
I said half loaf, the bread that loves you back.
do you find food doesn't love you? Here at Bunny Bread, we have half loaves.
And that's so depressing.
And then I'm checking her out. I'm checking her out at the grocery store. I'm the cashier. Not checking her out, listeners. I'm the cashier.
Mhm.
She comes through and I'm like, we got a half loaf on aisle one, half loaf aisle one.
We've got a
And she's
lonely
like-
over here.
We've got someone lonely. Someone
No,
lonely,
the
please.
cashier has to be like this nerdy, zit-faced kid that just gets the biggest grin on his face because the girl's walking in with a half loaf.
I gotta say though, if a girl walks up and I'm the cashier and I'm 17 and she's got a half loaf, I'm thinking, you know what? She's in play right now. Like I might
Listen.
have a shot with half loaf.
I'm
That's
I'm envisioning a love story coming from this half loaf because there's two single people in the store. There's one half loaf left. They both go up and reach for it at the same time. They touch hands. And then they're like, we don't need this half loaf. They get a whole loaf and they get married.
I
And
love
then
it.
they serve bread at their wedding.
They serve, and then they invent half loafing, and that's where you get like your half loaves, half loafing.
It's like a new form of speed dating. You bring your half loaf.
It's like,
Oh my gosh, to me it's code. Because think about it, like I'm single, and there's an attractive
Hypothetically
cashier.
speaking.
I'm not single in real life, but in this movie scenario,
where you meet singles, I don't know, sir. I don't know. When I find out, I'll let you know.
You just walk around like the park with your half loaf swung over
Be
your
like, "Hey,
shoulder. I'm
anybody?"
single.
The half loaf becomes the international sign of singleness, just like upside down pineapples or swingers. I've
No.
learned that. Isn't that right? That's not right. So anyway, you're half loafing it. So if I want the cashier to know I'm single, I'm like coming up with 4 half loaves, and I'm like, she's
Now you
probably
just-
like,
Now
why don't
you're
you just
looking
buy
at
like a
desperate.
one?
player out of
You look
people's
desperate.
meat in the half loaf pile. Well, someone needs to
Oh
hurry up
my-
and make this bread so I can go meet a single then.
What about on The Bachelor if he gives Hannah a rose and she hands him her half loaf? That
That
way
is a
she's
true act
handing
of
over.
love. I'm giving you my food. Ooh.
No, but that's your sign of like, I don't want to be single anymore. Here you go. You have my half loaf.
Yeah, it's
And
a
he
true act
takes
of
it?
love. I dig it.
Yes.
I think this could be part of a wedding ceremony. You can join your loves together.
It could be. It needs to be. We're gonna make it happen.
Join your loaves together. We touch loaves. It's like number one.
You know how like normally they like filled the sand together doing something like that? Then instead they take each of their half loaf and they're just one piece at a time putting it in a larger bag of bread.
Oh my gosh, I love it. What do you think about that, MTD? Should we start the tradition at weddings of merging your loaves?
You can put it in a shadow box when you get home and just watch it mold.
Oh my gosh. I just love how this could be the international symbol of singleness. The
I'm gonna
half
get a
loaf
half
of
loaf
bread.
tattooed on my arm, and then when I'm not single anymore, I'll turn it into a full loaf.
It's like your power bar in video games. It's only halfway because you haven't met your man yet. Oh my god. Oh, I see you're still half loafing it, Hannah.
That's the marriage ceremony. They're out there on stage like tattooing the rest of the loaf on your arm.
Yeah. Hey, I've
No,
just planned
Mom.
out my whole wedding ceremony around a loaf of bread.
Mom would be, Kristen would be like, you didn't get the rest of your loaf tattoo bread. And I'd be, did you just show her your half loaf? I'm like, no.
Good.
You better wear a shirt on the beach, Brad. They ain't seeing that half loaf. You're a full loafer.
That'd be like the new, singles get mad at each other if the other one won't put their new relationship status on Facebook. This will be the new thing. Like, you didn't get the other half of your loaf tattooed.
I like what
It-
MTD said. You put all the half loaves in one aisle in the grocery store. That's a new hangout spot for singles.
It's the new
Oh
Tinder.
my gosh. I'm
Yeah,
telling you, how has the half loaf not been invented yet, first off? And two, it is a great way to show your loneliness.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work out, you can use the bread to mop up your tears.
Hey, I used to eat, Movie Torture Dad can testify to this. I used to use my bread as a napkin. Like if I'm eating and I get some on my face, I would just take the bread and wipe it. Is that a power move?
Why does
Or
that
a
not
sad
surprise
move?
me? And why does that even further not surprise me that you think that's a power move?
I wonder what Kristen would have thought had I been on a date with her, first date, and I just take the bread and use it as a napkin, and then I eat it.
If
See, that's the
somebody
way.
did that with me on a first date, I would leave.
What? No way, Hannah.
Yeah.
No.
Or he would
So-
leave because the look on my face would let him know he's not at all pleased with what he just did.
You're twirling a half a loaf. You're going, woo! And then you get mad
I'm
when
not
a guy
celebrating
uses
my
a
singleness like that.
I would. I'd be twirling that going, hey, y'all want a date? I'm free. I got a half loaf here. We can split it.
I'm so glad
Now
you're
I'm
not
looking-
single, Brad. It would be a hopeless
Yeah.
case.
Now I can picture Brad is just wiping down the table with a piece of bread. Like over here.
Did Movie Torture Dad leave? He has to know. I cannot believe he hasn't chimed into how I used to wipe my face.
Well, if anything came out of Clifford, at least we got Hannah's wedding planned out and what she
Yeah.
can do for her ceremony.
All I got to do now is find another lonely loaf.
Find another lonely loaf. That's what we could call the movie, Lonely Loaves.
We have a whole franchise just based on a loaf. We got a dating app. We got a movie. We've got a whole wedding outline that we can market.
Perfect.
We haven't even talked about how you can pick your loaves by what they are, because if you're a health nut, you're doing like the whole grain loaves. Like if you're just white loaf bread, Like, you're like, you don't care about your weight. You don't care. But, like, you judge people by their brand.
You can learn a lot about a person and their bread.
Yeah. Is that whole grain? Oh, my gosh. You probably work out. I can't date you.
The thing is, you would know. You wouldn't even have to speak to them to determine what kind of bread they eat. You would know.
Oh, yeah. So if you're single, I'm like, yeah. I'd be like, yeah, Jacob, you're definitely a whole grainer. I know it.
Whole
That's
grainer. Whole
Potato
grain bread
bread.
is trash? Nah. It has substance.
That
Yeah.
is Heater J on the. He's chiming in. Whole grain is trash. Whole grain bread is. It is. And I think if I was single and a girl had a whole grain half loaf, I would say she's trash. I
What do
don't
you
want it.
eat, Brad?
I eat white bread. I'm eating white bread like a ball.
Like a boss?
bread.
That stuff is so flimsy.
It's good. I would even eat the Texas toast. They have the honey bread. There's
Okay,
so
yeah,
many.
that's fire.
What Jonathan says here we go, man. Men like Jacob, Brad, and I eat great value white bread.
See, I'm a potato bread guy. I love potato bread.
Potato bread.
Ironically, is my rapper name, Great Value White Bread. That's my rapper name.
And
The
imagine why.
97-cent loaf. So if they can do a 97-cent loaf, we could do half loaves for 57
50
cents.
cents.
Easy.
Man.
50 cents for a half loaf, Hannah?
See, then
You're
it ends up
eating
being cheaper just to get the whole thing, because the whole thing is 97.
Yeah, but you're not going to eat it all. It's going to go. That goes back to your initial argument of it's going to get moldy. Now you've
But
got
I'm still
half loaf,
upset that I'm paying more for a half.
but you're getting a half without heels. I think that's going to sell.
I mean, 7 cents to get the potential made of your dreams.
Oh, John doesn't. They should sell quarter loaves. He's down to quarters.
For those with
are you
really
getting?
low self-esteems.
What are you getting? Like two sandwiches in this loaf, man?
We just went off the rails with Clifford. Clifford's
Kristen's
gone.
like, why are you bringing home quarter loaves, Brad? You're married. That could be the way.
Sorry, honey,
Like,
it wasn't my
husband.
fault. How much bread do you
That's-
need? I mean,
Oh my gosh! In our movie, this scene has to happen. Honey, yeah, babe. Why'd you bring home a half loaf? We've been married. Yeah, about that. We were, but I think I'm gonna be moving on to my half loaf days, baby.
oh my goodness.
Jonathan says the problem with loaves of bread is the quality plummets after just a couple days.
That is why put it in the fridge.
You now.
He says, gotta eat it fresh while it's still moist. That is a disgusting. I can't even. I don't even. Oh my gosh. Can we just get a that?
That's hilarious. And
I can't even-
disgusting.
I like how he spent 15 minutes talking about half loaves in this movie.
We just railed Clifford with bread.
I can't even believe I love that I caught in at this moment. Okay. Is Movie Torture Dad even around? Is he laughing? Like, what's at this point? Movie Torture Dad says, how about half dozen eggs? That's another good point.
If
It
someone's
is.
buying half a dozen eggs, I pretty much know they've got a really good job, so that might be a great way to meet a rich single.
They should have a whole single section in the grocery store where it just supplies enough for the single person. He said, "Oh, Jonathan said Hannah's my favorite cast member." Whoa, I need to show that on the stream here.
Hey. Appreciate you.
I got a confession. Hannah's also my favorite cast member. Jacob, you, me, Roger, we get no love around here.
That's okay.
Oh, Jacob, you do.
Coming in
Hey, I'll
solid
take
number
number two.
2.
Jacob is my number 2, but he means that as a dump.
Shake and bake.
Oh my gosh.
I
Okay.
mean, can't have two number ones. That'd be 11. So
Yeah, true. That is true. Where do I rank at, Jonathan? Where am I in your list here? So as we round this out, Clifford, I'm number 3 to 4. Jeez, where would producer Gary be in this movie?
Yeah, Brad, you said you had something to say about Gary in this movie. 3
what is
equals 4.
where would he be?
I feel like Gary could have played like Clifford's arch nemesis. Like it'd been cool if Gary had been like living with William and them already, or Martin and them, and they like had Gary there. And Gary's so nice and he's so genuine, but Clifford ends up making Gary look bad all the time. Like now they're starting to think Gary, and they end up like putting Gary out, like throwing him out.
So mad.
And choosing Clifford. And then Clifford turns the screws up. That would make a better movie though, because then you're really seeing Clifford be manipulated.
I'd be furious.
Yeah.
This would then become a movie torture just because that would make me so angry.
Do you think they could make this movie today?
No.
No.
My gosh. I can't even read that.
No.
That would have been a
would be good.
funny ending though.
It would have been.
Do you think they can make this today?
No.
No. You can't make good movies today. That's why they don't.
Did you just say this movie was good?
I mean, are you asking me?
Yeah, didn't she?
It
We're
did.
gonna get to your
Okay.
review of this movie. Do you have any? Did you look up any reviews? You should me go straight to my 5-star Amazon.
Oh yeah, go to the
review.
Amazon. I just can't wait to hear those.
Hold on, I gotta find. I'm pulling it up. Okay, before I do this, Jacob, do you think that people have left reviews recently?
Just from track records of movies, I'm 100% they did. 100% they did.
Okay. 5 stars. Martin Short is the best. From April 15th, 20, tax day. This guy has taxes due. And he's like, you know what, honey? I'm going to write a review on Clifford. She's like, well, I'd like for you to pay the tax bill. And he's like, nah.
He's
I'm
trying
gonna
to
let people
escape his
know.
reality with this movie.
That's
This
right.
movie, I can watch it a million times and laugh like I've never seen it. Grew up with this movie. Me, my sisters, and parents quote this movie every day. Hilarious. Reminds me of great times.
Interesting.
Then here's one. Benjamin. April 10th. 5 days shy of modded reviews. Martin Short, Charles Grodin make a comedy. Do it. Do not seen since Abbott and Costello. What? Make a comedy. Do not seen since Abbott and Costello.
I have a
A
good one.
little known comedy classic. What is it?
It's from Mary 2 years ago.
Mary Steenburgen?
Maybe. It might be. I have never watched something so magical and beyond my imagination before. The depth of the characters were inspiring and made me want to fall in love with them. This would 100% be the last movie I would watch on my deathbed. I love you, Uncle Martin.
Oh my God. I want to read this scene, Hannah and Jacob, from the movie.
Oh boy.
Uncle Martin, save me, Uncle Martin. This is a funny scene, by the way. I'm thinking it over.
I'm uncomfortable.
Please, I'm scared. Well, I'm scared about what might happen if I save you. You know, I should do mankind a tremendous favor and let the dinosaur eat you. Me, who knows what horrors you might unleash. Or what if you got your hands on some plutonium?
Oh, I accidentally
I
made
just
the
made
biggest
the-
bestest bomb.
I just made the bestest nuclear bomb in the whole wide world. Mocking Clifford. Oh my gosh, man. This movie is crazy. Jacob, what do you think? Movie torture, movie gold?
I'm not on the movie torture, probably movie bronze. I'm never watching this thing again. I'm one and done.
Really?
Yes.
Even, okay, Jacob, I'm just going to read you a line from Clifford.
Uh-huh.
He said, I'm going to change a little bit what he said here, but, well, I'm going to say, you wouldn't lie to me, would you, Jacob? Because if you did, I'd be so angry. I don't know what I'd do.
That was very sinister. Very sinister.
Now I'm more
He's
scared. But I'm
sinister.
still sticking with my bronze. Like
Movie
it was
broad. Hannah. It is movie torture, movie gold.
What do you think
Is
I
that a
would
heart?
say? No.
Is that a heart?
No.
Are you hearting
It
it?
is now.
You're hearting us.
It isn't. I was doing this.
You were
What do you
hearting
think?
this
Well,
movie.
I'm curious, Brad. What do you think I'm going to rate it?
You are not a lover of old movies. I've learned that about you. You didn't
true.
like Death Becomes Her. You didn't like
Terrible.
She-Devil, which She-Devil, greatest movie we've done on here by a mile. I would love to see him in the She-Devil world. Oh my
Did
gosh.
I do She-Devil?
He would destroy Meryl Streep. He would destroy her.
I don't think I did She-Devil.
I
You
think Jonathan's totally off. He thinks we're reviewing the Red Dog movie. No,
On Clifford.
wrong Clifford. We're talking about 1993's Clifford.
I didn't do She-Devil, Brad.
Okay, well, you don't. I
But
think you're
you
gonna
are right.
rate this. You're gonna rate this a turd. This is like one of your four-wheeler rides out in overnight camp. It's a bunch of dump in your
Yeah.
mind, right?
Actually. And I enjoyed my four-wheeling rides. Thank you very much.
He just said the euthanasia joke lost some steam. He was thinking we were talking about a dog.
That makes it even worse, Jonathan.
That was funny. I was like, wow, we're euthanizing a little boy.
You're thinking about a big red dog.
Yeah. See, Jonathan gets it. Home of the four-wheeler. Just helps your digestive system. No, I was going to actually movie gold this. I would watch it again.
What?
Yep.
I got
Laugh.
it. Are you?
I'm so for real. I laughed a lot during this movie. Started out a little sketchy. I was playing the fruit game, Candy Crush. Yeah, not fruit.
They
Anyways,
still play it?
and when this movie first started, I was like, "What the heck is happening?" It caused me to put down my game. So that's saying something in and of itself. But I would watch it again. I thought it was kind of funny.
I feel like most of the cast of Movie Torture, outside of Jacob, who I think is fully watches, I think most of us watch these movies distracted. Like we're
I don't. I'm
constantly
taking
like,
notes. That's why y'all don't have notes.
Oh,
'Cause
well,
you're watching
you
it distracted.
I
you
take
use-
notes.
You
you
take notes.
usually drive and watch yours.
Yeah, but I'm
I
still
used to
taking
take
notes on my
notes. Now-
phone. I'll write things down because I'll forget.
You want me to release what I think this movie is? Movie Torture, Movie Gold.
Yes.
This movie is 100% movie gold. Loved this movie. It was so early 1990s. It was fun. They don't make movies like this anymore. Like, this kid is diabolical. And it's funny to watch a grown, successful man lose his junk and just be like, I can't take it. This 10-year-old is beating me into submission. And it was a great movie. It's one of my favorites. I would probably put this top 10 favorite movies we've done on Movie Torture. It's that good to me.
That's fair.
But I'm biased. I like old movies. Most of my
You
favorite
do.
ones are 90s and 80s. I still want to see the sequel with, hello, Martin. Would you like to play a game? The dinosaur says hello.
Yeah.
You have 1 hour to take me to Dinosaur World, or your brains will be splattered.
See, it's a lot more
Across
sinister if
Dinosaur
you use
World.
his actual voice.
It is.
Hello, Martin. It's time for us to go to Dinosaur World.
That's much worse.
We're gonna go get euthanized. Says Heater J. Heater J and Movie Torture Dad are the wet bandits. They show up to take care of Clifford. It's like, who are these two guys? One's old and one's young. Wait, what did he say? You have 1 hour to poop in the woods and wipe with one square of toilet paper. Otherwise, face the embarrassment of doo-doo fingers for the rest of your life.
I don't think it'd be the rest of your life. You could just, move. Place where people don't know you.
Why do you think I moved to Minnesota? Because I had doo-doo fingers. I don't want anybody to know it.
Makes sense. I had a
Well, now we
suspicion,
do.
but
Now we do. Oh my gosh, this has been amazing. Everyone, you can watch Clifford on Tubi. This is Tubi Timber, so we're excited that all our movies this month are on Tubi. Free.
I didn't know
I'm
that.
honestly
That's
thinking
funny.
we should just make Tubi our official movie supplier.
Really hate the ads. I don't
Oh
like
yeah, I do
them.
get tired of the ads. Yeah, I do. But they're free. So we encourage our listeners to go. Tubi has the Goonies on there now. I
It
mean, they're bringing some heat. Tubi's got a lot of letters from Jonathan complaining about their selection. They're adding stuff now. So, yeah. Tubi has the Goonies. Should be their chief. We have the Goonies. Watch Tubi. Well, they go, Baby Ruth. It's like, have Tubi and Chunk on there. I don't know. Anyway, for Minnesota Roger, for the First Lady of Movie Torture, for Movie Torture Dad, a cast member of the show, and for Jonathan coming in little near the end. My name is Brad, and we'll see you next time on Movie Torture. That was great.